Hey everybody, Kratos Lucina here. Today we're rolling out in the Type 59. We're going to go all the way back to Tier 1. Now this particular tank, it didn't really have a development time, because it's basically a Russian Type or T-54 built by China. And China had some help, getting the ball rolling. Russia was, helping. They were helping bolster their what they called their heavy economy, which was, I guess, heavy machining and all that kind of stuff. And they, Russia basically gave them an open contract to build their own version of the 55. And almost point for point, it is a or not a T-55, a T-54. And almost point for point, it is a T-54. You know, but the instructions are in Chinese, and that's really all that was different about it. But by the time China was adopting this particular tank, and this was in 1956. By the time they were adopting it, it was already hopelessly outclassed by everything on the battlefield. I mean, like there were a lot of all the Western tanks. There was some up and coming Russian tanks that were going to that could curb stomp it, and China basically the way they used it, they kind of just used it as a sledgehammer against a lot of tanks that were or against countries that didn't really have tanks, and they kind of just used them as a giant sledgehammer to take victories. What in the world? Where did this thing come from? That a that thing just kind of popped into existence. That was really bizarre. Yes, I actually absolutely stole that kill. Boy, this battle's going so fast. Okay, so you know, it was a contract tank made, eventually exported to a lot of third world countries, where it's still being operated today. Um, it was a heavy influence on all but the most modern uh, Chinese tanks. Woo! There we go. Last one. Man, look at that tiny mission. Okay. Wow, that was fast. All right. So all in all, Type 59 is a T-54 with a Chinese handbook, and it served the purpose. You know, Basically China was learning, heavy production, and this tank let them do it. And I'm sure they used the skills they got in heavy production on everything else, they were building. And it paved the way for Chinese production. And I don't know. That's really all I can say about it. In this game, as a Type One, it really is kind of a sledgehammer, but it's basically a tank that technically belongs in World War II and was starting to fight, and had shown up when everyone else had already moved on. But I don't know. It is what it is. It's not a bad beginning tank. As you can see, it can kind of just casually, slap enemy tanks around. It definitely has the armor to fight off a lot of the tanks you're going to come across as a beginner. So, that's that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that battle. Please like and subscribe. Huge thank you to those that already have. and comment down below if you'd like to see a tank in battle. I will see you guys in the next mission. Until then, have fun.